Oh, you're there. I see. Oh, I have nothing. You both jumped me, dude. That guy's good. The other guy. You throw a pad, I go to you. Fuck. Somewhere here. Right there. Watch out. I have shield. Right here. Alright, so I say we're going to compare with two competitive mouse pads, and I feel like these mouse we're going to compare them to, they're very close in performance to the Saturn.
Yeah.
Saturn, right?
Yeah.
Saturn.
Mm-hmm.
So we have the Artisan Zero, and we have the Spark Kamek, which you cannot get anymore, unfortunately. And I feel like if you didn't try the Spark Kamek, you really truly missed out.
We told y'all. Fucked up.
Yeah,
we told y'all.
You truly missed out on a, I wouldn't say unique mouse pad, because the surface feels pretty, at least feels pretty similar, right? But there's something about
the quality, the base itself. It almost feels like it has like Tempur-Pedic foam in it. Like it's. No, it is unique. No, it is quite unique because I haven't felt a base that squishy, but
also so firm.
Yeah.
We'll get into that. We'll get into that right now, right? So the Saturn. Dude, I keep forgetting which one it is. The Saturn. Yeah. So the Saturn right?
Pro.
So the Saturn Pro. There was a lot of hype on this mouse pad because it was a zero competitor, right?
God, the hype was stupid.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I did enjoy my time with it quite a bit actually. I actually like it. Now, do I like it as much as the Zero or the Kamek? To be honest, no, not a whole lot. But it's just by a little bit, right? The quality on this mouse pad for sure is better than the Kamek. The dimensions, we'll go ahead and put dimensions somewhere up here because I don't have the freaking dimensions
it's
here
like,
in my memory.
It's like 490. It's right here in the box. Yeah, 490 by 410.
Okay, 490 by 410. What's the?
I think it's 490 by 420.
Artisan size.
So it should be a little bit bigger.
For
if
sure,
I'm wrong,
I'll put the we'll correct it and stuff, right? Quality in this mouse pad is actually pretty damn good. It laid down flat, came in that flat box. Did you see? The base is actual Poron, right?
Yeah, so same thing as the Poron as the Artisan pads. So.
Did you have issues with sliding all over?
No, not really. Nah, it wasn't. You know, on my desk, I have that matte finish on my desk.
Yeah.
Most mouse pads move. You know.
On that desk.
On my desk, but this one didn't move. You know, a whole lot. So I don't really have a problem with its base, honestly.
The Kamek's base did.
It did.
Right?
Yeah, it was the rubber base on it. You know, was very shitty. I feel like it was maybe like the design. You know, like you know how they cut it into it. Because remember, we had two, so they sent us out two. One of them was good.
Creepy? Yeah.
The other one was just it gets sliding all over the place,
yeah.
right? So that's on Kamek, right? But yeah, no, I didn't have a problem with the base with their Japanese Poron base.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good.
The stitching, this is some really good stitching, right? The quality is here, and they're afraid. Dude,
no, and never afraid.
Like this one strand right here, frame, right? One, right?
But like it's
stop. Okay, how long have you been using the mouse pad? Like a month. I want to say like a month for sure.
Maybe
yeah.
a month and a half, maybe.
Nah, like a month.
Yeah,
a solid month
straight. Pretty good. Pretty good, and it held up. You know, we game a lot.
Really well. Yeah, really well.
Not bad.
I didn't feel any slow spots on this. Right?
No, I didn't get any slow spots either.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's fabric that's holding it up.
Yeah.
Or if it's the base. You know how his pad is squishy.
It is squishy.
The pad is squishy, so maybe.
Also, it's like a soft when it comes to Artisan, right? Right. Soft.
Yeah.
Like soft,
yes.
right?
Yeah. It does close compared to like a soft. So yeah. So that's kind of good. So if you guys have you know like an Artisan pad, you know how squishy it is when it comes to soft. There you go.
Yeah. So the Kamek squishiness, right? This is what we were talking about earlier, right? So the Kamek is still squishy, but you bought them out so freaking fast in this mouse pad, like really fast. This for sure is like, it's not the squishiest out of the three, but it does feel pretty damn firm, firm when you squish the mouse pad compared to these other ones, right? So,
yeah.
And I'm thinking it's because they say it's 4 millimeters thick. How thick is the Saturn?
Saturn? I'm not sure. Let me. Maxwell. It doesn't say. I want to say it's like
3.5.
No, there's 3 or 2.5. Okay. 3, 2.5. It doesn't look because this is a 3, right? Aren't Artisan pads 3?
I'm not sure. It's been a while since I.
All right, well whatever. Well, let's just go ahead and say 3. Just to be
right?
nice.
If they are the same, Like this thing bottoms out super fast, but it still has some squish to it, and that's why I prefer the Kamek over these these three. I prefer the Kamek, because I play with the Zero. I play with the Zero. I play with the Saturn, and I play with the Kamek. The Kamek I like the most.
Keep in mind we have like one of the older model of the Zeros. I know they have updated Zero. So with this older model Zero, the reason why I really don't like it is because it gets a lot of, like you can even see here, it gets a lot of hairs. Yes, it gets in my way. And something about it that I just play better with these two. Like I could play with the Zero, right? You know, right? Like don't get me wrong, I like the Zero, but when I play with these two other pads, I just play better. Now out of all these three, which one do I prefer? I still prefer the Spire Kamek. Yeah. Nothing wrong with this Saturn, right? There's nothing wrong. I just do the performance I get with the Spire.
It's I don't know.
Dude, and how much was at the time when we got it for like 30 bucks?
Yeah,
$30, man. You know, this one's this cost me $65, by the way.
Yeah. With
shipping and whatnot.
To be fair though, one thing that we criticize Spire over the Kamek was the stitching on the Spire Kamek was pretty damn bad and consistent.
Mm-hmm. Very consistent.
Yeah, like this one's already framed like hell, right? They for sure had
the bass
some.
Sucks.
Yeah, the bass sucks.
Well, I mean, like the rubber bass sucks.
It did suck. But besides that, when it comes to performance, if you like the Spire Kamek but you hated the stitching, and you hated the bass, honestly, this is as close as you're gonna get, right? Because the Zero is faster. The Zero's fast.
It is.
The Zero's the fastest one out of three.
Yeah.
So it's the Zero, the Kamek, and the Saturn, right?
When it comes to speed.
When it comes to speed, when you want something with more control, if the Kamek was a little too fast for you, I think you'd be happy with the Saturn because performance is like these two perform the closest, right?
Yeah. They do.
This one's the speedier.
I could see how people. First off, I could see how people would main this mouse pad, honestly, because on the first 2 days, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't play with it. I don't know why. I just kept. I literally couldn't get kills with it for like the first 2 days. Like, bad. I don't know. That's probably just me. Yeah. But, you know, I stuck with playing within a third day. I was shredding. I shredded. I was playing really well with this pad.
Yeah.
And when I used the Spark Cam, like, dude, it kind of reminds me of a Spark Cam, right?
Yes.
I perform better with Spark Cam. Don't ask me why. I don't care.
It's probably that squishiness. I'm telling you.
Something's
too squishy.
Like,
it's not too squishy, but it's more squishy than
but
the ones.
For sure, I think you're right. If you wanted like a Spire. Like, if the Spire Kamek, if you hated the stitching, right, you just had those problems with it. Lethal Gaming Gear definitely did a banger with this one.
They did.
Good job, Lethal.
Yes.
Honestly, I couldn't really find...
Nothing to complain.
I couldn't find anything to complain about, honestly.
There was nothing to complain.
It's
yeah.
And now, this is probably what people want to hear. Zero or Saturn, which one would you get? Just straight up, just...
See, if it was between the older model Zero and the Saturn, I would say just go with the Saturn because
I would go with Saturn all day.
It's less expensive than the Zero, and it doesn't have that hair thing.
But it's about as expensive. They're basically both about the same.
Yeah, but it's still you still want to nitpick. It's the least expensive out of the Zero, right? Mm-hmm. But you also do get that the hairs on the older one, on the older model. The newer model, we can't really speak for it, right? Because we don't have that one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I did like the Saturn more than the Zero, and I think it's because I don't like the squishiness either. Because this isn't the squishy one, right?
Yeah, this one definitely has more squish. This one.
Which one? This one here?
This one, yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't. For some reason, I don't like this one. See, I thought this one was squishy, but it's firm. But it
bottoms
out more.
Yeah, it is. This one is thicker than it said.
Yes,
you could tell.
It is thicker. So I think that's the reason why I don't like it. It was thicker. You can squish it more.
Also, it's more rougher. It's more rougher. Than the Saturn. Sanders not really. I wouldn't call it abrasive. It's really not abrasive.
It's like a t-shirt, like an oldish t-shirt. If you have like an oldish t-shirt, that's kind of how it feels like. Right?
Yeah, it's good. Lethal Game. Oh, I didn't feel any humidity.
No, it has been cold.
It has been cold, right? So we can't speak on it too much, right? Yeah. But it was kind of humid, like in my room.
From some days or so.
Yeah. That being said, the fabric held up. The stitching held up.
Yep.
The base is just really good. We even washed it at one point. Yes. I know I did or you did, but I know for sure I washed it. It was good, man. I think for the price, if you're gonna get a mouse pad, and you want a pro version of a pad, I don't think you can go wrong with the Saturn Pro. Definitely it lived up to the hype.
It did. It really did. It really did. So, yeah. Sorry. So yeah, Lethal. great freaking job. You guys did a good job with the mouse pad. Again, there's nothing for us to complain about, right?
No, I can't.
There's nothing for me to nitpick. Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what else they'll bring, right? Because I feel like with this mouse pad fabric, because it was durable as hell too.
It was durable. I'm telling you,
I feel like they already know what they're doing when it comes to.
Yeah, they don't need any advice.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
You know, they're pretty good. Again, yeah, I'm just excited for what they bring out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. This is Gus
and Carlos from Hardware Unplugged,
and we'll catch you guys in the next one.
Peace.